Hey, the last time I tried to record this video, I looked totally, mic check, hideous. I looked awful. I hate how lighting can ruin your face entirely. Anyway, what this video about is today is friends and whether or not they make you a loser in school. Someone posted on nisam.net/contact where you guys can post if you want to talk to me, saying that they're 11 years old and they're having trouble finding a friend. Here's the thing. When I was 11, I had a friend, one friend, but I mostly, like, in general in my life, focused on just enjoying my own life and playing not necessarily with other people. Sometimes I would play with my cousins or whatever. But a lot of times I'd sit in my room and play video games, or I would work on graphic design, or I would work on websites, or I'd do something to kind of just, you know, keep my own mind developing. And believe it or not, video games can develop you quite a bit. In fact, the longest book I ever read was Final Fantasy VII. Yes, Final Fantasy VII isn't a book, but it was still like a book because I read the shit out of it. Anyway, to answer this person's question, you shouldn't. I think that you shouldn't worry so much about friends and more so about relationships. And I know this sounds ridiculous to a lot of people, and this isn't going to apply to everyone considering there are many different people in this world. But I personally feel like when you get married, you kind of lose touch of friends. And people say bros before hoes and all that stupid shit because they're young in the mind and they don't realize the long term is more important than the short term. When I would date, I always, or almost always, pretty much always dated for long term. Like if it wasn't going to work out in the long run, I would probably break up with the person I was with because I just didn't see the valid investment and I felt like it was a waste of my time being in a relationship that wasn't going anywhere. Anyway, so like through school, I would oftentimes just be dating someone and have like almost no friends. Like that's just how I did it. I would date someone and on my off time I would work on all my personal ventures, my personal projects. And here I am now with very few friends, but I have like people I work with, but they're also my friends, but they're also like, we share this common interest. So it's like dually productive. But no, like it's not a bad thing to not have friends. It really isn't. And people are kind of overrated if you really think about it. Like what makes having a friend so valuable? You have someone to talk to, great. You could probably fucking just distract yourself from needing to talk to somebody or write in a journal or whatever to get over that need for someone else. And on top of that, friends tend to get you into, you know, bad shit a lot of times. When I hung out with my friends, I don't even want to talk about like some of the stupid shit we did. Like we didn't do drugs. They did drugs. I just watched them do drugs. But and I thought it was stupid and it wasn't productive whatsoever. But friends just, I don't know. I just really think friends are overrated. And there's work friends who are underrated. I invest so much in my work friends because it's like we're accomplishing so much on top of bonding. That's great. But no, in school, I would just primarily focus on either school or I would focus on what my hobbies were, etc. And you know what? It worked out in the long run because I'm still here. My friends aren't still here, the friends that I grew up with, but I'm still here, and I have my significant other and my dogs, and that's all I need. So as far as, you know, you valuing friendship, school isn't forever. And, you know, popularity may seem like a big deal right now, but it might not be in the long run. Unless, of course, you want to use the buddy system to get a job, because it's a lot of times who you know, not what you know, as far as careers go. So it's very complicated and not so simple as one video. But I just want to say friends weren't a big deal to me, and I don't understand why they're a big deal to a lot of other people. If you are happy being by yourself, you're a lot better off than somebody who needs friends. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I didn't look hideous this time like I did last. Oh, look at that giant gap in my fucking hair. I need a haircut. I do. I need to groom this. Ooh,